An anonymous account has just shared some interesting footage of what appears to be a large, unidentified object. On top of this, parents who have armed themselves have taken to social media to describe their experiences with firing at pelacaras and discussing safety measures that they are taking for their loved ones. Deep within the Amazon rainforest, far removed from the bustling cities and modern world, lay the serene village of Iquitu. As the night wore on, it's reported that a phenomenon unlike any other had manifested, a glowing, radiant object suspended above the village. The Iquitu people observed the luminous object as it hovered silently, casting an ethereal light. Its form was unlike any natural occurrence. It pulsed with an otherworldly radiance. The locals' gazes were locked on the celestial visitor, for it defied all explanation, and wasn't the first time that such an object had been seen above the area. The phenomenon of glowing, unidentified flying objects has captured the imagination of humanity for decades. These mysterious, luminous objects darting across the night sky have fueled numerous speculations, theories, and debates. As of right now, the Iquitu people have said that these sightings can be traced back centuries, with various people documenting unusual aerial phenomena. For the past several decades, there are accounts of bright celestial objects that left witnesses awestruck. As of right now, this is the latest news to come from the region, and many residents have questioned why this story hasn't been picked up by the mainstream media. In the last few days, dozens of people have been hit by energy weapons in Peru, linking the attacks to mysterious 7-foot glowing entities. As mentioned, this has been happening now since July, and locals have described feeling trapped, saying that they don't feel safe. Since the beginning of August, the world was astonished by reports coming out of Peru about villagers who claimed they witnessed 7-foot-tall entities. Local authorities described these alleged beings as armored and floating, and the most intriguing aspect is their supposed invulnerability to attacks. The local residents also drew similarities between their assailants and mythical creatures, as well as referring to local Peruvian beliefs surrounding the face peelers. However, the Peruvian law enforcement has recently identified a new individual as a possible suspect. According to experts, the responsibility for illegal gold mining activities can be attributed to criminal organizations which have caused significant damage to Latin America over the years. Peru's National Prosecutor's Office, currently examining the entities, has attributed responsibility to the gold syndicates, who have faced significant resistance from the Brazilian and Colombian armed forces. According to prosecutors in Peru, these organizations who are using jetpacks aim to instill fear through their unusual tactics, effectively keeping the residents confined to their homes and deterring them from accessing the illegal gold mines. Prosecutors have suspicions that these unauthorized mining organizations initially utilized their jetpacks to explore for gold in the remote and harsh jungles surrounding Peru's Nanay River. The Iquitu people in rural Alto Nanay, Peru, live in close proximity to thick rainforests. In this area, gold has accumulated in the riverbeds of the Nanay River's tributaries as if it were sediment. The Iquitu informed journalists that the recent invasion, which started on July 11th, has subjected the residents to relentless assaults by mysterious beings. However, many locals have said that news outlets have twisted their words and said that the entities were not wearing grey clothing, but rather their actual skin was grey, and that the entities gave off no noise and no jetpacks were seen during these encounters. On top of this, these entities were not affected by their weapons and had the ability to give off a blinding light which would disorientate the eyewitnesses. Some have suggested that a possible cover-up is happening and that the illegal activities are being used as a front for what's happening right now. Others backed this up by saying that the entities were over 7 feet tall and were very slender. A few hours ago, there was an update about the Peru entities, with the indigenous community of San Antonio saying that they witnessed lights appear in the sky. Residents are asking people to go there with high-quality cameras. Oddly enough, the phenomena only descends near the ground far away from crowds, mainly when villagers are alone. But one villager was able to capture one of the entities on camera. In the remote area of San Antonio, Peru, an unassuming man unwittingly became a witness to an encounter that defied the boundaries of human understanding, a sighting of a glowing humanoid entity. Armed with a camera, the man embarked on a nocturnal excursion, intending to capture the mysterious lights that had been seen throughout the area. As he focused his camera on the night sky, the man noticed an inexplicable glow amidst the darkness. At first, he dismissed it as a trick of the light, or perhaps a celestial phenomenon. However, as the glow intensified and took on a discernible form, his skepticism gave way to awe and astonishment. There, amidst the foliage, stood a humanoid figure emitting an ethereal radiance. The figure before the man was unlike anything he had ever encountered. Its luminous form bathed the surroundings in an otherworldly glow, illuminating its contours and features. With its limbs and proportions resembling those of a human, it was unmistakably humanoid. Yet its radiance and aura defied earthly explanation. The creature gave of a bright light, which caused the man to become disoriented. He said that the light hurt his eyes, but that he was determined to capture evidence of whatever this creature was. The mysterious encounters that have been happening in San Antonio, Peru, raises profound questions about the nature of advanced life, interdimensional beings, and the mysteries that may lie beyond the frontiers of human perception. Since the 8th of August, Peru has been trending on social media, with more and more residents coming forward with stories and eyewitness accounts of alleged entities that have been reported throughout the area. Someone by the name of Gustavo shared an interesting photograph and update about what's happening in the area, and it seems that the sightings are not slowing down. This is the latest photograph that allegedly depicts the mysterious entities that have been encountered by the locals. The man said that the reason the entity's legs appear to be giving off light is because it was accompanied by a glowing orb, something that was detailed in earlier reports. Residents said that these entities were either giving off light themselves or they were accompanied by something that was giving off bright lights. The original uploader said that the photograph was captured on the 9th of August. One of the residents said that it's only been in the last few days that these sightings have been picked up by news outlets, and said that locals have been encountering them now for several weeks. He said that they are extremely difficult to capture, and due to the bright lights they give off, it makes it difficult to photograph them. The man then detailed that several locals took it upon themselves to take out one of these beings, but said that bullets did nothing to them, suggesting that it was like they were wearing armor. The man continued by saying that the lights are blinding, and even theorized that they may have been used to disorientate the locals. Mysterious lights seem to be a common theme with these sightings, and as of right now it's not entirely understood what's creating these lights. Oddly enough, many people throughout the area have reported witnessing glowing orbs. These luminous, spherical objects have been reported close to where these entities have been encountered. Those who investigate the unknown have said that glowing orbs are typically described as spherical objects that emit a soft, often pulsating light. Witnesses report a range of colors, including white, orange, blue, and green. These orbs are observed to move silently through the sky, sometimes hovering in place or executing rapid and unpredictable maneuvers. Unlike conventional aircraft, they lack visible wings, rotors, or any discernible means of propulsion. Interestingly, all of these reports are happening just a few weeks after the US Congress conducted a significant hearing on unidentified objects. While previous encounters with advanced beings often revolved around the unearthing of peculiar technology in isolated settings, the most recent accounts originate from a rural area in northeastern Lima, Peru. According to local villagers, they are currently facing an onslaught from armor-clad aliens standing at an imposing height of 7 feet, bearing a striking resemblance to large grey or insectoid entities. A common theme with these sightings that have been reported across Peru is that the entities have big heads and large black eyes. According to local reports from the Iquitu indigenous people, the strange beings have been launching attacks on the community since July 11th, including one particular incident involving a woman who was grabbed from behind. The beings in question are believed to wear protective armor and give off a bright light. The residents from the remote region have requested assistance from the authorities. In response, the police and navy have been deployed to the area, and local residents have taken the initiative to conduct nighttime patrols. One of the locals said that their heads are elongated, and their eyes have a black hue. This enables them to have a clear view of their surroundings before disappearing. Their proficiency lies in their ability to evade capture, and that as of right now, residents have only been able to capture blurry photographs of them. Based on information from local news outlets, villagers have drawn a comparison between the mysterious beings and pilakaras, legendary creatures that are known to take out humans. Despite the unlikelihood of this claim, it hasn't deterred online users from embracing it. One possible theory suggests that these beings are drones that operate in the area. However, this explanation doesn't explain what these beings are, or why there are a large number of mysterious orbs that have been reported throughout the area. One of the key challenges in understanding these orbs lies in distinguishing between natural phenomena and potential unidentified crafts. While natural explanations are possible, some researchers propose that glowing orbs could be the result of advanced technology, possibly piloted by advanced beings or utilizing unconventional propulsion systems. These theories suggest that these orbs might be surveillance devices, energy sources, or even probes sent to observe and study Earth. The ability to emit light could be related to their propulsion mechanisms or communication systems. The appearance of glowing orbs has historical and cultural significance in various societies. In some mythologies and folklore, luminous orbs are associated with spiritual beings, divine messengers, or portents of future events. These cultural influences can shape witnesses' interpretations of their experiences, leading to narratives that blend the mystical and the otherworldly. The consistent descriptions of glowing orbs from witnesses across Peru lend weight to the phenomenon's credibility. Witness testimonies often share common themes, such as the orb's ability to move noiselessly, change direction abruptly, and exhibit luminosity that defies conventional aircraft lighting patterns. The allure of advanced beings has captivated the human imagination for centuries, and one of the most iconic and widely recognized forms of these visitors is what's referred to as the Grey. Among the many regions of the world with purported encounters, Peru stands out as a place where individuals have reported close encounters with these enigmatic entities. Reports of encounters in Peru often intersect with the broader phenomenon and the narrative of visitations. Individuals who believe they have encountered one of these entities often recount experiences of being taken. These narratives might be influenced by a combination of genuine experiences, dreams, altered states of consciousness, and societal influences. The reports of these encounters in Peru are part of a global tapestry of unidentified phenomena and narratives. Whether these encounters are genuine interactions with beings from beyond Earth or manifestations of cultural influences and psychological tendencies, they represent a profound aspect of human experience, a desire to explore the unknown, to connect with the cosmos, and to understand our place within the vast expanse of the universe.